button. Shadows and Neon, the stolen Hope Tech ship that was being used by the first mercenaries on Montara Luna. Why is my hand hurt? Was spotted at the pleasure city of Neon. The thief remains my best lead for finding out what the first is up to, and I'll need to talk to Ranger Jalen Price to begin the search. Okay. To the ship. Oh, look at those eggs. This also apparently doesn't have quick resume. Every time I reload this up, I have to restart from the menu. I could have swore Starfield had quick resume like every other Xbox game.
Right. Let's see what's out there.
But yeah, every time I've loaded it up, it's just like menu screen. Re-sign into your character.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
What is that for? Polvo station? I don't need that. Where am I headed to? Neon. Just take me straight there. Don't make me get freaking checked.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology.
Why did they put one at every city? I mean, I know why. But it's just kind of annoying that everywhere I go, she's just like, I'm looking for you. It is a new DLC quest. I probably should do it. How come no one's given me a Ranger jacket yet? I want my Ranger jacket. I don't want to freaking... Is my phone on silent? Yes. I don't want a Ranger hat and shirt.
Hey,
Oh.
I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
You were expecting someone else?
Not exactly, but I get a lot of unwanted visitors. Kinda comes with the territory here.
Well, you must be Ranger Price.
The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
So you think I should just give up?
No, I think you should be careful.
Thanks. Hopefully I can count on your help.
You can count on my help if you play by the rules. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace and make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
All right, who runs this place?
That would be Benjamin Bayou. He's out to squeeze every credit he can from the people of this city. He doesn't much care who gets hurt in the process. He's also got a seat on the Council of Governors, which proves that if you've got enough credits, you can buy anything you want.
So you just turn a blind eye?
I pick my battles, and I pick them carefully. Our first duty is to protect the people of the Freestar Collective. But sometimes you have to choose which people to protect, because not everyone is innocent.
Well, I won't cause any trouble.
Good. Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cause credits, nothing in Neon is free.
Was it your choice to be stationed at Neon?
Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well.
Aren't you worried that your badge makes you a target?
Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her. Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction.
Okay, any advice for a Freestar Ranger deputy working in Neon?
Stay out of people's business until you can. Be willing to let the small stuff slide. Don't break up a fight unless it's getting out of hand. Most of all, don't assume that badge will protect you.
You get a lot of unwanted visitors?
Of course. Neon's full of desperate people who have nowhere else to turn. For some, it's drugs. For others, it's gambling. There are a lot of ways to lose everything in this city. My rule is simple. If someone brought it on themselves, I don't get involved.
Well, I thought Rangers were supposed to help people in need.
Rangers are supposed to exercise good judgment. I'm one person here. I can't help everybody. The best I can do is try to protect the ones who are innocent. And believe me, it's a full-time job.
Are you sure this informant of yours is trustworthy?
This is Neon. There are no guarantees, and who I find trustworthy changes on a daily basis. Talk to him or don't. It's your call.
Okay. Take me to Billy Clayton.
Come on.
Oh, I thought that was a slate. So he lives there alone, so I'm just seeing if he has anything unique. He does. Gunslinger's Guide number 4. I will take that. Why do you have a second bed if you live here alone? Or work alone, I mean. Alright.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. You learn quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. Hostages or not. There are two things you don't do in Neon. One, you don't mess with Bayou's money, and two, you don't take Aurora off-world. But you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Hey, Billy, got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
Still waiting for the day when I get to kill Benjamin, but okay.
What do you need?
Do I tell him about it, or do I just say I'm looking for a skilled thief? I'm looking for a thief skilled enough to steal a ship from the factory.
Right out of the factory? Damn, that's pretty impressive. Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I've got the money. Maybe this will jog your memory.
Credits ain't really what I need. There is something you can do for me. I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
That's part of the job, yeah.
Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
Okay, what's this syndicate you're talking about?
The only one that matters around here. The Seoka Syndicate. They pretty much run the city. Now, that being said, rumor has it that Emmett Goodman is on the outs, so they might not miss him much if he were to disappear.
I'll talk to this loan shark, but you better make it worth my time.
I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
What can you tell me about Emmett Goodman?
He's a greedy, manipulative son of a bitch who takes advantage of people that are desperate for money. Word is he's not pulling his weight in the syndicate, and his bosses are looking to cut him loose. It's probably why he hides in his warehouse with all those guards around.
What happened to your brother?
The usual story you hear in Neon. The Aurora got him. He was so addicted he pawned off everything he owned. He finally got clean, but he was flat on his back, so he borrowed some money to start over. One day, I stopped hearing from him. A week later, they pulled what was left of him out of a hydroelectric turbine. It was ruled an accident, but I get the feeling he fell behind in his payments, and that bastard Goodman made an example of him. Take care now.
Goodman's with the syndicate, but he's on the outs. Dealing with him won't cause ripples. Later.
Later.
Can I help you?
I've been in here before because I've done a quest and stuff for you, yet it's adding you to my map. Okay.
I have some sleep crate units available for rent, but someone like you.
Don't you have something better to do? Are you kidding?
Oh, I get that it's a legal thing, but you see it all the time. That's how people beat the odds.
Is it in this area? I would think so. Well, I guess I could be wrong. That's warehouse 4. Okay. It is here in this area. I don't need to go to a different zone. I just need to find out how to get to... Really? That wasn't that far of a drop. I just need to figure out how to get to that warehouse. How do I get down from here? Nope. One lower. Oh, nearly broke my ankle again, huh? So nothing is telling me to leave this area. But how do I get over there? That's as far as I can zoom in. They don't have... There's so many update things that they could have added that would be very beneficial. And I don't know what all they have updated and changed. But there's so many, like, quality of life improvements that they need. Still, like, better lockpicking.
It'll be our thing.
A map. Like a local map.
I hate that we have to dress up for these things. It's so stupid.
Well, you know what they say.
There was a thing that was showing me where to go that's now it's disappeared. Well, I don't know how to get there. And there's literally no information. Now it's back. Okay, and then it's gone again. And now it's there again. Can't it just stay there permanently? I don't know how to make it show up. Scan? Nope. Nope. There it is again. Okay. This is where I was earlier. Okay, apparently I can go over that. I was over here. Okay. Yep, go this way. Okay, I would not have seen this little area here, but thanks. Is that a person? It's a disciple. Okay. It's a little odd that the only way for me to get here was to climb over a bunch of stuff.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property.
Hello? I need to get in there. It's important. Can you...
Do you now?
Ma'am, can't just have anyone going through. I get it. Must be hard for you to say no all the time.
Well, that's... thank you.
You know what? I know you'd like to help me if you could. What?
Sorry, but I can't.
That was literally a 1. I know you have your reasons. I'm just trying to help.
Look, I'd like to help, but... You go in, talk to the man, and then you come right back out. Try anything stupid, and it's your funeral. Here, this will get you in.
Yeah, we wouldn't want there to be any people knowing that I'm going in there. Although, also, you just have another civilian standing right next to the door. Okay, so I'm gonna assume you guys are not hostile to me, right? Isn't this the same warehouse I already snuck in, killed a syndicate guy, and left?
Make it quick, then get out of here.
Pretty sure.
Don't like the way you're looking at me.
You literally look like... just looks exactly like Jalen.
A new customer, perhaps? Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
Kind of operation you running here?
Oh, it's just a modest enterprise, really. You could call me an importer and exporter. Inherited the trade from my daddy. But I'm sure you ain't here about my business.
I don't want to mention Billy, right? Because you don't want to talk to the person that is harassing someone about the person, because then they're going to know. But this one... This one's very hostile. I guess I'm going to kill him, right? Your days of preying on desperate people are over.
Such harsh words. You wound me. Have I loaned credits to help those in need? Certainly. But that's no crime. I'm well within my rights to collect my due, and if payment is late, penalties shall apply.
So I have to mention Billy, which I don't like that idea of talking about the person. So the only other thing is, don't test me. I'm not in the mood. Well, Billy doesn't owe you a thing. The debt was his brother's.
Now that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway?
I mean, yeah, dude, the idea of putting some fear in a scumbag like you sounded like fun.
If you think I'm afraid of some loudmouth deputy, you've got a lot to learn.
I'm asking for your cooperation here.
Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it.
A bullet in the head? What do I need to get? 8? If you don't help me, the Freestar Collector, Freestar Rangers might hold a grudge.
Let's just calm down now.
Actions have consequences. You ought to think about that.
Don't you worry, Deputy. I'm more than capable of keeping myself safe.
Well, you're testing my patience.
No need to lose your cool. I suppose I could make an exception. It's just this once, you understand. Just promise me you'll keep my compassionate nature a secret. Folks might try to take advantage. Do move along now.
You got a gun case in there. I know it's nothing worth it, but I also kind of just want to...
Bad moves.
Do also just kind of want to kill him. Ah, it was nothing special. Okay. So we'll try to go through it without killing him. Though he does... I guess he doesn't deserve to die. Because I can't prove that he killed the brother. If we keep killing everyone, we won't have enough people to sacrifice.
Never met the boss.
Oh, I was like, can I pull that? Can I pull the fire alarm? That'd be kind of funny. These load screens way too long. Like, come on.
You better watch it.
Oh, now you're watching the door.
We flew up to the star, and we were so close
Good
I
job.
could feel the heat from the sunbursts. And that's when they said the words. That is so.
Okay, now I gotta get all the way back. I'm not gonna do all that climbing parkour.
Hey. Been looking for you.
Yes, you've said.
Our beds are comfortable and affordable.
Billy.
Don't make us.
Did you talk to Goodman?
Ready for anything.
Yeah, I persuaded him to forgive the debt.
Yeah, I figured he wouldn't want to make an enemy of the Freestar Rangers. Glad the badge still means something around here.
The Syndicate doesn't worry all that much about the Rangers. I think our new deputy here is just a real smooth talker.
Okay, time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit, and she's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
He's following me. See, I know where it's at. I don't remember exactly how to get there. This said upper platform, but I think it's down here, isn't it? Why'd you pull that suitcase out?
The colors. The color.
Yeah, this is a lower platform.
Lounge got you down. You're in the right place, baby. Everyone knows this is Neon.
Madame Sauvage. Hey. You missed. Whoever's trying to throw darts.
I've got no idea what Grace might do when we find her.
What do you know about Grace Early?
Not much. I know the reputation more than the person. She's one of the best shipjackers out there, which makes her expensive. She's also a daredevil who likes to take on tough jobs. Probably the kind who lives life 1 hour at a time. Stay out of trouble.
We have a Sophia Grace, a Grace Early.
This place is like my second home.
Missile Specialist. Hey, Stratos is still here. Hey, Stratos.
Oh, how many velocities did I have? Pardon?
Ballistic Specialist.
Love the vibe in this city.
Dios Dada.
Hey there.
Your guys' bathroom is disgusting.
What's up?
Well,
Maybe you'd like
here
to try a
spoil my
velocity.
day. Yes? What?
A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
You about to find out. Freestar Ranger Deputy Orion.
Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
You've had run-ins with the law before?
A time or two, maybe more. And yet here I am, walking free.
Okay, that sounds fine. You're in trouble, Grace. Look, there's no need to make this difficult.
That remains to be seen. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right?
Look, I know you stole the ship, but people might be in danger, and I need your help.
All right. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay?
Well, they were mercenaries who threatened a woman to get her farm.
Hey, all I did was provide them with transportation. They didn't say anything about where they were going or why. Look, I wouldn't have got involved if I thought anyone would be hurt. I've got no love for violence.
Not asking questions is just as bad as giving consent. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't.
There's still time to make things right. Please help me.
I do want to make things right. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
Okay, Amaya Cruz. Why would you agree to such a risky job?
You serious? Take your pick. Money, reputation, the thrill of it. All good reasons.
Okay, did Maya say why the First needed the Hope Tech ship?
Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. Tends to make people uncomfortable.
Did she say where she was being treated?
No, but it sounded serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know? Didn't seem right I should pry, so I didn't.
All right, go on.
Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know?
What do you know about the men that you delivered the ship to?
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it.
Did Marco ever get you or give you his location?
Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you. He's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money. I'm sure he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
Did anyone in the First give you a way to contact them?
No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me.
That's all I needed for now. I appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go.
Look, if you promise your shipjacking days are over, then yeah, you're free to go.
Suits me. I'm getting too old for this line of work. Besides, I'm going out on a high note. Ain't many can say they grabbed a ship right out of Hope Tech. Should make a good story for the kids one day.
Love your fit. It may not work for some, but you wear it like a champ.
Excuse me?
Thanks. This is awkward. Everyone just staring at me.
I am zoned out of my mind right now.
That's cool. Oh, they're gone now.
Take it easy.
Okay, fine. Why'd you run all the way up here? I can't go through the door.
Pull over down, Daviji.
I keep forgetting. I can fast travel inside buildings. Because they don't have the things where, like, if you go by foot, you'll get encountered and jumped like they do in other games. Or at least I don't think they do. It's never happened to me from what I can remember. So I'm good to just always fast travel.
Engines firing. Here we go.
Games kind of stopped putting in that work when everyone would just fast travel. Those were the good old days when you could just run on foot. I mean, you still can run on foot, but when you run on foot and you would get an encounter. random encounters still exist, but I mean, like,
Orbital insertion completed.
if I was going on foot, I would get jumped by the whatever they're called, the syndicate, who are upset for what I did. That's what I mean. Okay, let's go back to Aquila City. Aquila, not Aquila. Aquila the Hun.
Let's talk.
Council of Governors meet no very.
The mayor's all right. Always painting too rosy a picture.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels of the cantina.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
All right, let's go find Alex.
New deputy, huh? Honor to have you.
Our newest deputy. Ooh, looks like you've got some fines to clear up.
How would you know that? Sure.
Any stolen property or contraband you're carrying will be confiscated.
I lost a USC key card. That seems to be the only thing that I lost that it mattered. Okay.
Good to see you. Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think?
What's stopping you from traveling to Neon?
Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Issues with my Eustachian tubes. Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head. It's not great, but at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy by having you tell me about it.
Yeah, it's my kind of place.
Yeah, I bet. It just
Nar
sounds so
Shaddaa.
exciting and so stimulating. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled systems by comparison. Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other Rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful?
Need your help with the encryption on this slate. Give the encrypted slate.
Oh, come to daddy, my sweet little mystery slate. I see lots of coffee and late nights ahead. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find.
All right. How long will it take to break the encryption?
It'll take as long as it takes. You can't rush a job like this. One thing I can promise you, though, is that it'll go a lot faster if I don't have to answer silly questions.
You don't get out much, do you?
Oh, why should I? Nothing but dirt, cold air, and Asha waiting for me out there. I like my nice, cozy, antisocial office space much more, thanks.
All right, counting on you, Alex.
You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right? Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your betters, rookie.
What you got on your terminal? Fingers crossed. From Helga to Alex. Tonight's the big night. I hope you're excited. Now, remember what I said. Don't be nervous. You're a great guy, and I'm pretty sure it'll go really well. You and Leah are the two smartest people I know, so I have no doubt you'll find a lot to talk about. You've got this. Oh, he went on a date with Leah, who I don't know. Oh, we've already read those ones. Shepard was looking for you. From Diego to Alex. Shepard was here looking for you. He said your shipment of components and cryptography slates came in, and you can pick them up during shop hours. Okay. We've read all those. Oh, it didn't go. Not the best date. May 6th. Maybe I shouldn't even be writing this here, but well, of course, this seems like anyone can use this terminal. It's not your personal terminal. Computer, they're not terminals. But I need to get it off my chest somehow. The date with Leah didn't go well at all. I think we spent 3 hours together, of which she spent 2 hours and 58 minutes telling me about how great Solomon Coe was. She could have just told me she was already in love and saved me the embarrassment. Of course, Helga's going to ask how it went, and I have to think carefully about what to say, since she's the one who set up the date. Maybe I'll just stay single like the Marshal. It's less complicated anyway. Solomon Coe is dead, isn't he? Which one's Solomon? Solomon's the founder of this planet, right? So he's dead. So she just really loves and respects the dead dude. You still have a chance. You know what? I don't care. You don't want to date, you don't got to date. Nerves. May 4th. I can't focus on anything today. I'm just a ball of nerves. Why did I let Helga... Oh, this is before the date. Why did I let Helga set me up on that date? Is Leia beautiful? Yes. Is she smart? Very. Am I totally smitten? Maybe. Do I feel even remotely ready for this date? No. What do I wear? What will we talk about? Am I going to bore her to death because all I know is ranger work and cryptography? Can I stop writing pointless journal entries filled with rhetorical questions and get back to work? And Child's Play. April 30th. Some genius in the Shaw gang decided that they should start using codes to communicate. Diego brought me one of their slates, and the cipher was so simple. I actually burst out laughing right in the middle of the cantina. Almost made Emma spit out her drink. When will they learn? Maybe I should tell them to up their game and at least try to give me a challenge. Okay, Riddler. Alright, Nigma.
Look who it is.
Nigma the Sigma.
Might be hard work, but it sure beats living under the boot.
Hey, there's Diego, who I haven't met yet, but we will put that off. I did want to try to find Leah. Maybe she would have a terminal that would have her opinions of the Jacob Coe out of retirement. Yeah, so Jacob is... Sam's the one on my ship. Jacob's his dad. Solomon was the founder of the planet. I believe. It's been so long. And I don't know who Leah is. Isn't there a museum? A Sam Coe museum? A Solomon Coe museum? Boss, I'm back. Oh, I should probably not be running around with my gun out. I wish it would automatically put it away, but...
Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech?
I was able to track down the thief with Ranger Price's help.
Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're making real progress.
I think I've more than earned a promotion. Nah, thanks. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
You're off to a good start, but that's all it is. A start. What did you learn from this starship thief?
So I wouldn't say I scored big time, but I would say 2 high-ranking members. Other than that, I would just say, I guess, the first has a money man called Marco and someone named Maya Cruz.
Now we're getting somewhere. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I could give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move.
You think you know who Marco is?
There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money, and when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Rumor was that bribes made it happen. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold when they locked him up.
Well, what else can you tell me about Maya Cruz?
They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate.
Sorry, boss, I needed some water. I need some information to track them down.
Like what?
Marco's keeping his location a secret. How can I find him?
Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the 1st. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there.
All right, sounds good. Where would someone go for long-term medical treatment?
Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation.
That's enough to go on.
Your priority is to gather more intel about the 1st. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
Thanks, boss. On the run. Be nice if I had myself a cool trench coat. No? Wonder if I could find one lying around somewhere. Alright, well, that's it. We gotta pick one of 2 missions to do next.